the Casual Try Hard podcast. We're going to try a Premier Kaldheim draft. So, this is like my 10th draft. Not super thrilled with my last one, but we're going to give this a go. We'll draft the deck, we'll see how many games we play. Alright, we've got the deck. Let's get into a match here and see how it goes. So we're hoping to come out to like a relatively fast start. Use Null to kind of give us a little bit of resilience. Right, just kind of making things a little bit bigger. Trying to make your opponent trade. And the fact that you like just getting to rebuy one or two creatures off of that is probably enough to swing a game. Right, like drawing two extra like creatures, even if they're like so-so. Right, this format has felt like a lot of times it comes down to like whoever has like the last like thing standing. So this is fine. All right, we can like double 2-drop. We can go 2-drop into 2+ Valor the Worthy if we want, or we can play Haste Guy. We can go 2 into Haste Guy. We also have the ability to, if we don't think we're going to hit a land drop. Okay, we hit our land drop, so that's good. So now we'll hold this to ditch an extra land later in the game. Like if we draw our 6th land. Okay. 2/2. Alright, so we don't care about that. We're just gonna play this. So here I think we play the 2/3. Next turn we don't play the haste guy out because it just trades with their 2/2. They attack, I think we just block and make them have something. And if they want to kill my guy, like, so be it. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna attack, see what they do. Alright, they're just gonna take it. So then I think we play 3/2. Like, a second white source would be good, because that would let us Valor and activate our guy, or it would let us, or like another land in general would just let us play our 2-drop and activate. Alright. So here I'm worried about the fight spell, the +1/+1, and fight something. Because I'm shields down without the frostbite, which is a little awkward. If they do that, they probably then attack. Okay, they didn't. I had nothing. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. I can attack, tap, and then play 2-drop. That might be the way to go. Or I can hold up removal spell. Let's get our... Let's get our 2 damage, or our 4 damage in here. Now if they have the hexproof, okay, so if they have the hexproof spell, we have that covered with frostbite. I don't think there's a flash creature I need to worry about. So to be mana efficient, I can play my 2/1 and then just not discard anything, because I think my hand is fine. Alright, I'm going to say no here. So here they might have Okay, they have Frostbite on that. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna just attack, spend our mana here. Again, I don't think there's a flash threat. And they don't seem like they want to use their mana, like use a Frostbite to kill the 2/1 since it dies into a 1/1, which is good for us. Alright, now 6 mana is a problem. Yep. Okay. Issue. So, if you told me I was going to draw a white source for sure, I would Frostbite here. They're 2/2. Because then I could... Well, I wouldn't Frostbite it. So, like, now if I drew... Okay, well, that's not awful. It's not great, but it's not awful. So what do I want to do here? Like, I can't race this 6/6. And I can't... Like, I really need another white source here. So what I can do is I can do this. I can Frostbite their 2/2. That's going to get me my thing. Right. Now I can't attack, but I now have a chump blocker if I want it for their 6/6. Or I could, lose my mind and sacrifice the whole team to the 6/6. I'm just gonna let this happen. I go to 12. It's like a 3-turn clock. I'm not super worried about it right now because I've got some non-zero amount of power. I gotta do math now. I have 7 power. I have a 2-turn clock if they just kind of don't do anything. Alright. Frostbite. Fine with that. Okay. So this is kind of what I wanted here. So now I can... I can... So this is like a shot to push damage. They have 2 cards. So I can null, put enchantment on here, make him slightly harder to kill. Right? That, they don't have enough. Okay, so we're gonna go here. I want to try to save the haste guy as kind of my last card, just to try to get that surprise last 3 points of damage in. Right, so if they have a Frostbite on my 2/2, like, no fun. I mean, if this is a Demon Vault or a Squash. Okay, is that a giant? No, okay. So that's not great. But this is why I don't like it. Like, what's it called? Auras. So we're gonna throw that in there. So next turn we play the 3/2. We play the haste guy. We gain some life. Gaining some life. Dear God. Gaining some life saves us. thanks, deck. Right on time. Alright, so we're going to go this guy. Haste guy. So we have to leave back, we're going to leave back 2 blockers. I'm going to leave back the 3/2 and the 2/1. Right, like that makes them have to have their last card be removal spell and the card on top of their deck be removal spell. Alright, cool. And that makes it so my 2/1 can't attack. Well, now their top card has to be removal spell. Or their last card in hand their last card or top card. I think here. Their last card has to be a removal spell. They have to block. They block here and here. They take 5 and die. So yeah, there's no blocks they have that don't kill them. So they have to have a removal spell in their hand. Like this has to be a Demon Bolt, a Frostbite, or like a whatever the 5-mana thing. The Squash. Is this the power of math? Are they learning about math now? Like, I think if I had 2 spells, I would have cast the 2 spells before combat. So now they have to have a removal spell. Last card has to be a removal spell. Or they're dead. Not removal spell? Still could be removal spell. Wow. Okay. Alright, now you wish to keep. I wish to keep this one. So, if their top card is a removal spell, we lose. So if that's a Frostbite, alright, we win. Boom, baby! Alright, next up. See how we do. So that game was pretty alright. Like, the gain 4 guy was a problem. But, I mean, they didn't do anything after, like, from, like, turn 2 to, like, turn 6. So, I think they should have probably snapped off killing the 2/1 sooner. Would have saved them some damage. Alright, I think this is fine. It's not great, but I think it's just fine. I think we play the Helm. Like, we could just, like, put some pants on something and see what happens. But I think that's a good way to get blown all the way out. But we could just, like, make a 4/3 on turn 3 and see if it's good enough. Pro tip, it's probably not. Yeah, I think I'm going to play this and... Do I discard? So I could discard a mountain, and I have 2 draws. I have the draw for the discard and the draw for my next turn. Oh, and the turn after. I have 3 draws. I'll hit a land in 3. Look at that. So I got that land off the top of my deck. I still have Calamity Bearer lined up. So that's good. Alright, so I missed the land drop. So I don't think there's anything in green to punish us. So we're just going to try to not give them any breathing room. The 2 Frostbites let us take out whatever. Like if they play a 2-drop, Or if they play like the 4-2 spider, like I just kill it on end step and then the game probably ends. Or they do nothing and the game ends. Alright, so let's attack. This guy's not a giant, right? I didn't just like throw away 4 damage. See, not a giant. Okay. Now I'm going to play this, and they're going to pick up all of their cards. Card picking up, reading card. Realizing that sadness is on the stack. Oh, hey. So here's the question. So I could 2-for-1 myself to like do 10 damage, or I can just attack and then enters exile to 1 target attacking block creature. Let this block get in for 4 and then have this. I'm gonna do that because like I'm not. It's not like it's lethal, and this just makes sure that next turn I've got like, I should have played my land. There you go. They picked up all of their cards. So, okay. We learned nothing from that game other than if your opponent does nothing, you win. Alright, so like the last one was whatever. Alright, so we need, oh, we have this, so that's fine. So we have something to do on 2. That's good. We have something else to do on 2. Are they playing the Plow? Is that name again Mr. Plow? What do we want to do here? So, like, uncommon is whatever if I don't have anything, if I don't have stuff to play. I think I want to make sure I hit my land. So I'm going to play this. I'm going to ditch this guy. Because I think I need to be able to play the, there we go, I need to be able to play the flyer. Right? Like, there's not a deals damage with toughness thing. Is this, like I say, is this an Ox Cleric? But no, it is not. Okay. So now we're playing against Thing That Gains Life. Thing That Gains Life is no fun for deck that wants to deal damage. Alright. So there are a few things we can do here. We can, this equips for 1, right? Yeah, we can go uncommon into equip, and that gives us a 3-4, and we can block with it, or a 3-3, we can block with it, and kind of chip in. Alright. Okay, well this is better. So we're gonna go this. I'm going to equip that. We're going to play this. And we're just going to get in. Alright. So, like, they can take big chunks with the, well, what will soon be a 4-4. I don't understand, like, why you have the 06 Ox in the same deck as, like, your, like, Anthem Angel. Yeah, that's just happening. Like, get in there, make it big. Live your best life. Like, this isn't a race I win, but it is a race I can participate in. Now, if they, like, do that, it's less of a race I can do anything with. Alright. So, I think we're going to find our equipment. Where's our equipment? There's our equipment. We're going to find our equipment. We're going to move that to this guy. Right, and then we're going to play... We're just going to play this. So they kind of had the ground locked up with this 06. Alright, so they must have a 5. And they don't want to attack with their 4/4 because they have a 5. Is my guess. Alright. Okay, or they have a 2/3. Or they have 2, or they have a bunch of other stuff. Okay. So, we are going to... I'm just going to attack. I'll let them trade. That's fine. That's fine. So we're going to ditch the Hoggy Mob. So I'd like a land here. There we go. And so that lets me play... I want to wait. Do I want the life? Like, I can kill their 1/1, but who cares? The life might matter. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to decline. Alright. So I figure they attack with everything. My job is to keep my uncommon alive, the 2/2, so that I can kind of keep recycling a creature. Like, and try to use my stuff to pick off their things, like, or just kind of like chump. Okay. So how are they tapping here? Because they're going to tap something. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to block here. And I'm going to just take... I'll take 6. That's fine. Alright, so, like, because I worry about the untap, like the... Yeah, sure. I'll just take 7. Whatever. So that gets rid of the tapper. Okay. So. We're going to... play this. We're going to shock that. It's not the best use of a Frostbite, but I wanted the 1/1. And I think we chill. Sure. This is just a collection of random cards. Just totally random stuff. Right, we've not seen a cleric or another angel. No need to block yet. And like the 06, I just don't understand. It's so confusing. Right, I can't even throw my guy away. Alright. Yeah, this is not looking good for the home team. Yep, sure. I'm gonna block here. So okay, I don't know what I don't think there's anything I can draw. I don't know if I have a flyer. I guess I can draw the 2/2 flash creature that like exiles something. Like that would get me out of it. Like I could exile their thing. Yeah, and like I don't have a way to draw more cards. Like so I can't double spell to make a. All right. So, you know how it is. I probably shouldn't have played that land, but what are you gonna do? So I'm hoping here they just all out attack because they think they've won. I just hope they're just like attack all. Sure. Seems good. They leave it on the 1 green, which makes me worry about the hexproof thing. Alright, so they're attacking with 1. Yellow. Hey! We can still have the hexproof thing. Hey, they didn't have that thing. Alright, cool. Alright, we play no more lands. Because now this is a game on the ground. And being able to like cycle these to get to actual cards will be important. Okay, that's maybe the draw thing. The draw thing, that helped. The gosh. The wolf that draws the card. Or it could be the 6 mana 3/3 that puts a 2-drop from your graveyard in on the battlefield, which would be a problem. Oh, okay, is that okay? Cool. Cool. Okay, problem. Problem. All right. Problem. All right. Okay, we got our 1 draw, but we didn't get out of it. So, all right. Maybe I could have attacked there a little more aggressively, but with the 06, there was no reason for them to trade. So, like, I just wouldn't be able to get anything in. Whew. Alright. I'm going to keep this, and then in 3 turns, remind me what I kept when I'm complaining about flooding out. Alright, that's better. Not as scary. A little bit of interaction. Like, ripping a 2-drop here would be great, but we'll see. Black, red. Alright. We're going to play this. It's probably going to die to a demonic bolt or whatever. Or a poison the cup. Reads card. Confused by card. Card makes sad. They murder card. Oh man. Alright. I don't think frostbiting that to get in 2 damage is worth it. When I can, like, next turn, like, play the enchantment on my legend to get it through on the ground if need be. 100% taking 2. If this is somehow Crush the Weak, I'm going to be confused and angry. Okay, that's whatever. So I think I'm just going to do this. Like, oh, they have that guy. So their plan is to spend next turn getting that back. I don't want to commit. Well, I guess it comes back to my hand and I get a bunch of 1/1s. Alright. So I'm being a little defensive here. Right, I want them to trade. I want them to think that they really want this back. Like, if this is a demonic bolt, like, I'm sad. Ish. I get my creature back. I get... Right, now we are sad. If this is now Poison the Cup into Demonic Bolt and I just get 2 1/1s, like, that is, like, the worst of all worlds. Alright, so they can't do anything. Alright, I'm going to play land. I'm going to attack. They might have the Exile removal spell for my 4/4 flyer. But, you know, what can you do? I mean, I think they would use it on this if they had it. So now, is this the Oris Demonic Bolt or whatever? And then they still can't activate this? There we go. Or Demon Bolt. Okay. Yeah, they're trying to set up a turn where they get to... Sure. Where they get to, like, bring back their thing. So... I want to get my 2 life. Right. I'm going to do this. I don't care about the 1/1 body anymore. But I do kind of care about the life. Sure. Kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? Okay. So now they're going to want to attack with their 3/3, I think. Activate. They have more cards now. There we go. Attack with a 3/3. Activate. I want to block. Right, because I think they're just attacking so they can activate and get back the 4/4. Hasty guy, who's going to attack as a 5. Yeah, okay. So now... Yeah, I guess I get to... What's it called? Yeah. So they have a bunch of mana. Alright. Like, I came to party, so let's go. It's 8. I've got a 2-turn clock. I'm at 15. They get to play Perhaps a 2-drop and attack. Yeah, the Village Rites was rough. It was rough. It's like if they didn't get those 2 cards, like if that last card was a land. Sure. Seems wholly reasonable. Alright. So this makes next turn they attack for 10. So I'm not going to block. Right? Oh, jeez. Did they not get that back? It's... Or they just have 2 foretold cards. Oh no, it's in their hand. They never foretold it. Alright, so they attack. I take a bunch. Alright. So they play the 5/4. They get 7 in. I eat the Goldspan Dragon. Yeah. 8 in. Sure. And then Pump Spell or something. I'll block here and here. Okay, this gives me 2 1/1s. Which still leaves me super dead. Okay, it doesn't leave me super dead. Okay. Dead to removal spell, dead to pump spell. But I assume they don't have either because they didn't play them last turn. So, like, I need to draw the Berserker guy. So yeah, we block. I mean, we didn't draw too many. Like, we kept, what, a 4-land hand? We only drew a handful of lands? Alright. So, yeah, I need, like, the Berserker guy into... It's not it. I lose. Alright, cool. It started off so well. Well, that wasn't the best of drafts, but what are you going to do? Started out looking good, but we just didn't... And we got a little unfortunate, getting a little mana screwed on that last game. It's my fault. I didn't... we should have... If we had a mountain, it would have been better off. But, yeah, I mean, even so, we didn't have a land for, like, ever. I think the deck was overall fine. Like, it was cohesive. But, yeah, we didn't have the power of some of our opponents. Like, the thing that gains you life or draws you cards, like, yeah, no good. So, alright, well, this was a draft video from the Casual Tryhards. If you like what you saw, you can get us on Twitter at CasualTryPod. You can find us on Facebook at CasualTryHardMTG. We have a Discord that is linked, and it has the link on our Twitter page. And I guess we do have a podcast. So anywhere you listen to a podcast, search for Casual Tripod or Casual. And we have a podcast. So anywhere you listen to a podcast, search for Casual Try Hard MTG, and you'll find us. So with that, we'll catch you on the internets.